Okay, so this whole next section is about inequalities. Okay, and either graphing inequalities or taking words and changing them into inequalities. So the very first one is translate a sentence into a one-step inequality. So a couple things you want to look for. More than is typically read as this, more than, and this is less than. Okay. Sometimes we use greater than for the same thing, because more than sometimes can mean addition. So greater than and less than. Okay, so it says translate the sentence into an inequality. A number y, okay, they're telling you y is divided by 8 is greater than negative 22. Is typically your equal sign, okay? In this case, this whole thing is going to be your inequality is greater than. So just start a number y, write it down. Tells you that divided by 8 is greater than negative 22. And that's it. Okay, next problem. Okay, writing an inequality for a real world situation. A lot of these are going to be more than, like, how would I say, they're going to earn no more than, spend no more than. They typically use that. And what I do typically is change that to something that I understand. So in other words, if I say, well, let's read this. I'll show you. It says, to get the 10% discount, a shopper must spend more than $100. Okay, and if you're thinking, okay, which way do I write that? Okay, think about it. If you went to the store, would you have to spend $90 or $110? And you have to spend more than 100. So you can name a number bigger than 100 and you're like, that's the one. So use D to represent the spending of a shopper who gets the discount. Okay, so D, the person who gets the discount, is the one who spends more than, remember the mouth's eating the bigger thing, $100. Now be careful. It's not more than or equal to. That's when we use words like at least or at most, but more than 100 means you can't spend 100, you have to spend 101. Okay, to be eligible for financial aid, a student must earn no more than $25,000 per year. Use S to represent the yearly earnings in dollars of a student eligible. So somebody who is eligible for financial aid. Ask yourself, okay, what does that mean? No more than 25,000. Could he earn 20,000? Yeah. Could he earn 27,000? No, because you can't earn no more than. Okay, so you're going to write 25,000. Okay. And we're looking at S. Okay. Their earnings has to be what? Has to be less than 25,000. And in this case, if I say you will spend no more than $10 at the store, that means you can spend $10. So there is an equal sign attached to this. A little bit, yeah, this can get a little tricky with the language. Little bit tricky. Ask yourself if you could earn no more than 25,000. That does mean that they could earn 25,000. That's why it's equal. Sometimes you have to talk yourself through this stuff. Okay, graphing a linear inequality on the number line. The most important thing you need to know is solid dot means you can land on that dot. Land there. Sorry, that's an ugly looking land, but you can land there, meaning it is equal. There's an equals part there. And an open circle means you...
I'll leave this one until Thursday. It's burning a little bit. It's